How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Mankind Divided. This is possibly this is the third and final possible ending of this game. So there are three options you can do. I'll show you the missions quickly just to recap for everyone. Let's get across there. Right, so we've got two missions, M16, M17. You can choose whichever one you want to do first, but there's different outcomes. If you want to see stopping Marchenko, then please go to part 18. This is where I do that mission first, and then I go to protecting the future. If you want to see protecting the future first, please go to part 19, and then it will go on to trying to stop Marchenko. And in part 19, when I do it, M17 and then M16, I kill Marchenko with the kill switch. This one, I'm going to be doing it this way again, M17 then M16. I'm going to hopefully get an alternative ending where I'm not going to use the kill switch, or I won't have it on me anyway. I'm not going to use the jammer, and I'm not going to kill him. I'm hoping that he will use the detonator and explode some buildings. I'm just hoping that's going to change a little bit of dialogue, a little bit of kind of cutscene stuff, and then I will kill him with what I've got, so EMP grenade knockout again. Actually, do you know what? I will not knock him out. No, shall I knock him out or shall I kill him? Either way, this is the order I'm going to do it. But from right here at this door, I'm going to fast forward the video, okay? We're going to speed through this because you guys would have seen it already if you want to see it. Part 19, part 18, whatever one you want to do, that's what's going to happen. But as soon as I open these doors, the video is going to go fast forward. I'm going to skip past all of this, and next time you see me, I will be at the front door of fighting Marchenko. Okay guys, here we are. We're at the door of Marchenko. Now, I have been waiting around, you know, post-cut and all this stuff for about 10 minutes. So apparently that's what I've got to do to get the ending with him where he blows up the towers. Now, I can get from where we started this video to the delegates and here in about 6 minutes. It's after the point of meeting the delegates to get in here. If it takes me more than 10 minutes, then he should hopefully blow up the towers. If it doesn't happen, then something's gone wrong. But there are loads of alternate endings that I found out. Even though there's 10 minutes as well if I do the first video where I've gone to kill him first. If I don't get to the delegates in 10 minutes, they die, which is obviously what happened the first time I done this kind of ending in part 18. So now I've taken my time getting back here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, shit should blow up.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? I can wait no longer. You had your chance.
Here we go.
Jensen.
Hopefully.
If only you had taken it.
I'm not going to do anything. Don't use the jammer, because that will stop it. I don't know where I got the jammer from. Here we go. And that's the third one. Don't know if we'll get different dialogue at the end, or if we probably should. We'll go through the whole ending and everything again, as always.
I'm taking you down, Victor.
Ah.
I do not fear death, brother.
Okay, we're gonna fight him again. We're gonna, was I just gonna kill him? No, I've got nothing to kill him with, so we're gonna work our way to there. And I'm gonna make my way to this bit. I'm then gonna go like this, and like that, and EMP mine. I'm gonna throw the mine like there, I think. Oh shit, wrong button. Right. It should EMP him if he comes closer to me. Where is he? He's there. So we're gonna hopefully... He's gonna rush up here. I would like to kill him normally, but I have no guns to do that. If I knew where the security stuff was, then I could like turn stuff against him. But let's just get EMP grenades just in case. Hopefully he will do his little slide and we can knock him out again. There we go. Smash. Sorry to disappoint you, brother. But, yeah. There we go. Knocked him out. He'll get put in prison again. I should have... I'm so used to just tapping B, I should have held it down
Greedy.
and actually killed him.
It's over.
And the towers are blown the fuck up.
Hundreds of mourners crowded the streets of London today, holding hands and placing flower bouquets in memory of the men, women, and children whose lives were struck down prematurely last week during that devastating terrorist attack on Apex Center. Details of the massacre continue to trickle in, raising eyebrows and leaving many people wondering why the United Nations has not yet put the Human Restoration Act to a vote. Earlier today, I spoke with Santos CEO Nathaniel Brown, who was in the Apex Convention Center when the augmented extremists attacked. Brown had this controversial opinion to give.
Now is not the time to make rash decisions, Eliza. People need to process what happened, to allow emotions to cool, so that wisdom and intelligence can guide us.
Wisdom and intelligence, indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting...
Go ahead and roll your eyes, bitch. That act is dead. Even after everything that happened, those delegates you saved stonewalled the vote at the Security Council. Janus says it'll never get its support back.
That's one victory, at least.
Adam, I'm sorry. It was an impossible situation, but you had to choose. I know you didn't make the decision lightly.
Okay, we got this again. Machenko was stalling, trying to keep me and the task force distracted long enough for the orchid to be delivered. I thought if I was fast enough. After all the suffering I've seen, all the hatred and the paranoia against the augmented, I had to secure the future first because the present sure isn't working. I wanted to save... We're going to go for something different. Last time I went to admit, in part 19, I didn't actually get a choice of anything. Otherwise, I would have chosen all three just for the fun of it, but we're going to go justify.
After all the suffering I've seen, all the hatred and paranoia against the augmented, I had to secure the future first, because the present sure isn't working.
It may not be for a while yet, but at least thanks to you, we've got a chance now. Ark's gonna take a hit for this, a big hit, but the Juggernaut Collective is already working on fixing it.
Doing what?
Spreading the truth about Garm and who really attacked in London. We've been digging a lot deeper into Marchenko too, publishing everything we find. Give us time, you'll see.
The task force might be able to help with that.
Are you kidding me? Shit, man, you're not thinking about going back to them, are you?
Haven't handed in my resignation yet.
You proved they were corrupt, you can get out of there.
Here we go. What did we choose last time? Not everything that Task Force does is smoke and mirrors. They can make a difference and some of them really want to. Seems to me that the collective is all about finding the right tools for the right job. TF1 has resources. The collective doesn't. I did ally with them. Let's go manipulate this time.
Seems to me the collective is all about finding the right tools for the right job. TF-29 has resources the collective doesn't.
You like playing double agent that much? You'll be taking a hell of a risk.
If it gets us information we can use, if we can stop another attack on the scale of Apex Center, then it's worth it.
At least you won't have Miller pointing you in false directions anymore. May you rest in peace.
Miller wasn't corrupt. He was a good cop, following bad orders. And he paid for it.
This sucks. I was looking forward to getting out of this city. Janus will be relieved, though. He's been looking for an angle to get us closer to Manderley and Page.
I'm sure I can find one for him. But Alex, tell him I need to meet with him first. In person this time. Because until I do, Janus is just another shadow pulling strings.
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. A long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udaleg complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing.
Hope you enjoyed this episode, this series, this ending, and so forth. If you did, guys, check out all the others if you want to know how my story went from start to finish. Remember to hit the like button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
That is not the point. We should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of
Adam Jensen,
who we believe may have had external help, possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.